This video is brought to you by Sailrite. In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the feed dog on the Sailrite Ultrafeed sewing machines. We'll be performing this task on the LSZ, but it works with the LS1 as well. Release the two set screws on the side cover and pull the cover straight up. The set screws do not need to be removed completely. For easy access, remove the presser foot. This one screw holds it in place. This screw does not need to be removed completely. Using a fairly long screwdriver, position it behind the portion of the bracket that holds the presser foot and release the back screw holding the needle plate in place. This screw will need to be removed. Do that same procedure for the front screw. Access is easier here. Remove this screw completely as well. Now the needle plate can be lifted out of position. Now you have full access to the feed dog screws. There are two of them. They need to be removed as well. The rear screw is harder to access, but with the long screwdriver you can gain access to that screw as well. This feed dog is not damaged or broken, so we'll be reinstalling it back in the sewing machine. To reinstall it, simply insert a screw in the front hole and then position it back in over the bracket that holds the feed dog in place. Use a screwdriver and tighten the front screw, but do not over tighten it because we need to make sure that the feed dog is straight with the needle plate. Here it is snug, but not so snug that it can't be tilted. Now the rear screw can be inserted and hand threaded so that it is started. Then we'll use a screwdriver and tighten it down, but we will not tighten it completely because the feed dog will likely need to be straightened. Reinsert the needle plate on top of the feed dog and check the straightness of the feed dog. It's crooked, so we will release this screw slightly and tilt it so it's straight with the slots in the needle plate. The back edge needs to be tilted slightly to the right. He'll tap on it with the screwdriver. Then he'll check again. Looks good. Now we need to lift off the needle plate and tighten the screws down on the feed dog very snugly. This is very important. Once the screws are very tight, reposition the needle plate over top, then use the screws and tighten the screws in position. Insert and start threading each screw by hand, then use the screwdriver and tighten them down securely all the way. Once the screws are secured, we can reinstall the presser foot. Slide it up and into position so it's up against the screw, all the way in the up position. Then use a standard screwdriver and tighten the screw down securely. And your sewing machine is now ready for use.